Hi, Denise here. I'm a trans justice consultant, former sociology professor, gender studies professor, and an academic editor. One of the things that I'm working on these days that actually brings all that together is a workbook to support trans, non binary, two spirit, gender fluid, and agender folks in choosing a new name. And by that, I don't mean the legal process, I don't mean the state sanctioned process of recognizing some people and not others, and the ability to choose a name and change a name, but I mean actually changing your name, choosing a new name, and sharing that name with other people and potentially updating your legal records and institutional records. And there's a variety of sort of experiences, gender journeys, name choosing journeys. Some folks are able to open a baby name book. They're able to go to the Social Security Administration and look at baby names that were most popular in the decade that they were born. Others ask their parents, what would you have named me if I was assigned, quote unquote, the opposite sex and so forth. But I found a number of others, and myself included, that this journey was much more fraught. The names themselves that they were burying or moving away from, maybe had some baggage, some trauma to it, especially like a family surname if you're changing your last name. Anything to do with a name that was gifted to you before you even existed, before you even became a person, let alone a gendered person. So, in this workbook, one thing that I want to delve into is thinking about what are the contexts, what are the relationships that you might need to step away from that hinder you in realizing your full trans beautiful self, the spaces that are not affirming and so forth, the spaces that limit your imagination, maybe where you're covering, where you're fawning, where you can't be your full self. And I'll share for myself, I had to experience an unbecoming to realize Denise, to fully realize Denise. And that meant leaving a toxic, cisnormative, white supremacist college where I was a faculty member. It meant cutting ties with my transphobic, abusive family. I tried to be Denise, but I just couldn't in a three-piece suit at this college, downplaying being non binary and so forth with my family. It was in leaving that, which it comes with a lot of grief, but that's the only way I could become Denise. And that may be true for other folks. And so please do share your story with me. Go to reclaimournames.com, and there's a link there for the space to share your story. Take care. Bye bye.